Buongiorno amici, buongiorno guys. Today we are visiting a beautiful site near Porto Torres. We are visiting the altar pre-Nuragico di Monte d'Accoddi. It's a beautiful site, very old. You have to imagine that the first people living here, they were dated on the year 4300 before Christ, and this building, this altar, it's dated on the year 3500 before Christ. It's incredible to stay here in a site like this one, which has a very long history, almost 6000 years of history around these stones, guys. Incredible. So I hope you will like this video. Now we will walk a bit around this altar, which is very beautiful. I will show you some stones, particular stones, which they are important for this site, and I hope you will enjoy the video. So to arrive here you have to come by car, because it's too hot to come from the reception where I bought the ticket to arrive here. It's about 100 meters, but the temperature today it's hot, very hot. I think around 38 degrees. So I was allowed to come by car. I parked my car here under these trees, and now the site, guys, it's all for us, all for our friends of Italy together. So we will go around and discover these beautiful stones, guys. It's incredible how much energy you feel when you are here, and today we are so lucky because we are alone. There is no one around. Before there were some people from France, a couple from France, now they left, so we are totally alone. Let's go and enjoy this amazing site. So before to arrive to the altar, there was this stone that was used to sacrifice the animals. So here there are, you see still the part of the stone where the animals were locked on this stone, which is huge. And imagine how people of almost 6000 years ago, how they managed to bring this stone over here. And under the stone there is a small cave which is connecting the earth with the rest of the world. And so the animals, they were killed here, and then over there the altar. Imagine that this one, it's called also il Tempio Rosso, because inside they found some red paintings. And also here, imagine how almost 6000 years ago they managed to use the red color to make some paintings. And here the main access to the altar. It's almost 2000 square meters, and in the center of the altar no one knows what it's inside, because they didn't open it, so they don't know what's inside. And here a beautiful Megalithic, a menhir. Look here, a huge menhir that was brought here by the people living in this small area. Wow, that's amazing, really amazing how much history there is in these stones. So it's similar, we can say, to a pyramid, but it's not going till the end with a point, but they stopped in the middle. Wow, look here, guys. Wow, mamma mia, look at the view from here. Wow, it's dominating the whole valley. Nearby the altar, it's so beautiful. And down there is it's called la capanna dello stregone. You see, you can still see the shape of the rooms. There were 4 different rooms on this particular building, but more stones around, which they were belonging to other small buildings. So this one was the main building, this altar, and all around there were other small houses and small buildings. This side, guys, it's incredible. Look where we are, guys, in the middle of the history of Sardinia and the history of every one of us, I think, because this is 6,000 years of history, guys. Imagine here people bringing these stones and trying to make this altar as beautiful as possible to connect themselves with the gods. So they were killing animals, making sacrifice just to make happy the gods. Wow. That's Sardinia, guys. In Sardinia you will find many Nuraghi. Nuraghi are these buildings which they have more than 4,000 or 5,000 years old, but this one in particular, it's of the time of the pre-Nuragic, so it's even older than the Nuraghi themselves. And this is the site of the plant which is better preserved. So you see here the different shape. It was built almost like a pyramid, we can say, so starting with a larger age and then going smaller. So nice. So let's go around and see how big are these stones and how they managed to move these stones around from the area nearby. They were taken here one by one. Wow, it's so nice. And then there are some explanation of the site. Here it's simboli sacri, more sacral symbols, like this one that you have here on this stone. It's still well preserved. So send me your comments, guys. Tell me if you like to see sites like this one that we are visiting today, and if you have already been in this site, send me your comments and tell me how you were feeling when you were walking near this building which is a very long history.